Hello and welcome to the next class with the Epsom Physiotherapy and Sports Injury Clinic. So we're going to start off in standing with our ball between our heels, and we're going to start off with the dumb waiter, and you can go up on your toes if you wish. So start with your hands in front of you. We're going to grow tall. We're going to breathe in to open the hands and breathe out to come back to the front. And as you inhale, you can go up on your toes if you want to make this more difficult, and breathe out to come back. So as we're doing this exercise, I'm just going to introduce Gabby on the right, who's a lordotic, and Joe on the left, who is a sway. So as you're doing this exercise, you need to make sure that you're tucking your tailbone down and your tummy up and your pubic bone up, if you're a lordotic like Gabby. And if you're a sway, especially if you're going up on your toes, you need to make sure you lead with your chest so that your rib cage stays over your pelvis. And then you can try breathing the other way if you wish. So you can breathe out to go up on your toes and perform the dumb waiter, if that helps you to keep your core working and your pelvic floor. So just squeezing the ball, making sure your hands don't get closer when you come back, so they just come straight in front of you. They don't come too close together, otherwise you're tending to round your shoulders. So we're going to think about opening the collarbones, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then just reverse the breathing again and just see which breathing helps you the most, whether it's to breathe in and open your chest as you perform the dumb waiter, and then breathing out as you come back to the front to engage your core, or whether you prefer to go and breathe out as you go up on your toes to help your stability, and breathe in as you return. Last two, with your breathing of choice. Good. Think about the collarbones opening and the shoulder blades gliding back into a correct position. Lovely. And then last one, and come back to the front. Good. We're going to lie down now with the ball between our knees, a cushion under your head, and you're going to lie with your knees bent. You're going to start with your feet together. And you're going to make sure the ball is in a comfortable position between your knees. You're going to separate your heels and then straighten your feet. So your feet should end up the same distance apart as when you're standing, which is about 4 inches or the width of the foot apart. We're going to have the palms up and the shoulders back now, and the hands on the carpet. So we're going to just breathe in and breathe out, squeeze the ball, and just do a couple of imprints, pressing the spine into the floor to correct your spinal position. Breathing in, release just back into neutral. Very small release. Breathing out, squeeze the ball, imprint the spine. Breathing in, release. Good. And just think about your breathing now. We're going to lift the arms up to the ceiling. So both arms up to the ceiling, palms facing in. And we're going to do rib closure as we squeeze the ball. So breathing out, squeeze the ball, push the ribs down as the arms float back to the floor, so just above the skirting board, and then up to the ceiling as you breathe in. Good. Again, breathing out, stretch the arms back, keeping the shoulder blades on the floor, breathing in back to the ceiling. So we're not trying to touch the floor here. We're ending up roughly next to our ears or our cheeks if you've got slightly stiff shoulders. Breathing in, return. Please don't let your back come off the floor. You're trying to flatten the back into the floor as you bring the arms back. Breathe in, up to the ceiling. Last two. Breathing out, squeeze the ball, imprint the spine, arms back. Inhale, up to the ceiling. Last one, breathing out, squeeze the ball. Good, back flat on the floor, arms back. Lovely, back up to the ceiling. Good, we're going to put the arms down now. We're going to start off with some curl-ups now. So Gabby, you're going to put your hands behind your head. So if you need some support from your hands behind your head, make sure your fingers are clasped tightly behind your head. And then you're going to curl up from that position. So breathing in. As you breathe out, you're going to curl up. Sorry, Joe, you're going to have your arms up. And you're going to have your hands behind your head. So stretched out behind your head. So curl up, breathing in. Breathing out, lift the arms and reach to the knees, Joe, and breathing in down. Good. Breathing in, breathe out. Very good. So Joe, just make sure that when your head is down, your arms are vertical, and then wait until the arms come to the vertical before you lift the head up. That's it. Good. Reach the knees, touch the knees, and then down. That's it. And Gabby, just think about squeezing the ball as you curl up. So you're just engaging the same deep abdominals that you were working before. That's lovely. And then the head goes down, Joe, and your arms go back, not too far, just until you feel that your back can stay on the floor. And then as your arms come to the vertical, you come and squeeze the ball again and touch the knees. Good. And you can go in your own time. So let's do 5 more. We're going to breathe out as we curl up and breathe in as we go down. Very good. So the speed is to do with the speed of your breathing. So if you're feeling energetic, you can curl up a little bit quicker. And if you're feeling nice and relaxed, you can just go a little bit slower. That's lovely. So engage the abdominals, squeeze the ball to curl up. Very good. And then we're just going to do 1 more, breathing in. As we breathe out, we're going to curl up. Lovely. And then rest. Good. So we're going to do some oblique curl-ups now. So Gabby, we're going to curl up so that your elbows come towards your knee. So it's actually the armpit that comes towards the knee. Very good. And then down. And Joe, you're going to curl up with your arms reaching to the ceiling. And then you're going to reach one arm into the 100 position and the other arm onto the knee. Good. So breathing out, curling up to the knee and into the 100 position. Good. Breathing in to go down. Breathe out, squeeze that ball as you come up. Breathing in. Good. So Joe, your arm goes horizontal and the other hand goes to the knee. Lovely, Gabby. That's good. So as you're coming off the floor, you're trying to get both arms, shoulder blades rather, off the floor. And you're going to breathe out as you curl up. Then you inhale as you go down. And the head goes all the way back down to the head cushion. And then as you come up, both shoulder blades come off the floor, and then you inhale to go back down, and your head rests on the cushion. Very nice. Breathing out to curl up, and breathing in to go down. Last couple. Breathing out. Really feel the obliques. The rib cage moves towards the pelvis, and one armpit comes towards the knee, Gabby, and Joe, you're just reaching with your knee, reaching with your hand to your knee. So curling up. Very good. Inhale down. Last one each way. Breathing out to come up. Squeeze that ball. Breathing in to go down. And then when you've done the same number both sides, you can take a rest. Very good. So now we're going to rest the arms down by a side. That's it. And just take the ball out from between the knees and pop it above your head. So we're going to do the 100. We're going to do it in 2 lots of 50 so that you can actually feel the difference between doing different levels, or you can just go straight into the level that you're happy with. So Gabby's going to have her feet and knees together. So just move your feet slightly to the right, Gabby. And then squeeze your feet and knees together. And Joe's going to bend her knees to her chest one at a time. So if you want to start off with the intermediate version, you have your knees and feet squeezed together. The feet slightly higher than your knees, Joe, just a little bit, and keep your knees squeezed together. Gabby, you're going to keep your feet down, okay? So we're going to do 50 in this position. We're going to keep the hands, palms down. So we're going to just do an easy, simple version today. So breathing in. As you breathe out, curl and reach with your fingers together, and then we're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze the knees, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and blow, 2, 3, 4, 5, good, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze the knees, 2, 3, 4, 5, good, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and blow, 2, 3, 4, 5, good, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, pelvic floor, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Good, we're going to do 50 more. So Gabby, just bring your knees to your chest one at a time. So Gabby's going to now do the intermediate version with her feet slightly higher than her knees, and Joe's going to go up into full turnout in a minute, Joe, when you curl up. Okay, so ready, breathing in, we're doing 50 more. Breathe out, curl up. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and blow, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at your toes, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pelvic floor, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and blow, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and blow, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Well done. Hug your knees to your chest, both of you. And just squeeze the knees towards your chest. Gabby, just stay in the squeeze position. And Joe, you can rock your knees from side to side, or circle, or figure of 8, depending on what's comfortable. Very good. And then we're going to place the feet down one at a time. And we're going to do a few stretches. So Gabby, you're going to bend one knee, the left knee to your chest. And you're going to keep the other knee bent. So Joe, you're going to bend the left knee to your chest. Now we're going to hold with both hands on the knee, and we're just going to squeeze that knee right in, and then release just a little. And then squeeze right in, and release just a little. And Joe's going to just show you a more advanced version with the right leg stretched down to the floor. Gabby's going to keep her leg bent. So squeezing to your chest, breathing in, release. Very good. Breathing out, squeeze to your chest. Breathing in, release. Last one, squeeze to your chest. And breathing in, release. And then we're going to change legs. So bend your knee, Joe. Good. And so bend your knee, other knee to your chest. Gabby, for the first two, we're both going to keep our knees bent. So just squeeze the knee to the chest with the other leg bent to start with. Breathing in, release. Breathe out, squeeze that knee to the chest, and breathing in, release. Good. And then slide your leg down, Joe. Good. Breathing out, squeeze. Breathing in, release. Good. Breathing out, squeeze. Lovely. Breathing in, release. Last couple. Breathing out, squeeze. Trying to get the knees close to the chest as you can. And last one. Breathing out, squeeze the knee. Good. And then placing both feet on the floor again. We're going to roll the hips from side to side. So Joe, you're going to roll a little bit further than Gabby, so knees and feet together. And Gabby's just going to go halfway. So just going over to the right first, and Joe's going to just show how the top foot can come up and you can go a little bit further. And then come back to the centre. Whereas Gabby's keeping both feet on the floor. The top foot can come up if you want to, Gabby, but you're only going halfway. And Joe, you can see, is going a little bit further. So if you've got a dodgy back, just do what Gabby's doing on the right. Just go halfway, which moves as much of your low back as you need to. Whereas you can see Joe's rib cage is moving as well, which means she's rotating right the way up through her spine. Whereas Gabby's just rotating through her low back, and her rib cage is staying completely still. Last one to the right, and then to the left. Good. So we're going to finish in this position with a piriformis stretch. So we're going to grab hold of our left leg with our left hand. So the left knee, left hand on the left knee, and we're going to grab the heel with our right hand. Good. So Gabby's going to keep her knee bent, so just move that foot a little bit further away from you, Gabby, but only a little bit, the right one. Yeah, and now you're going to pull your knee to your chest, to the centre of your chest, with a twist in the heel. So pull that heel, bend your arms, pull that heel across, and try and get that knee as close to the middle of your chest as you can. So try and bring it to the midline. Good, so you can see that Joe's stretched her other leg down, which makes more of a stretch in the buttock. And Gabby's just being a bit more careful. And we're just going to hold that for a few seconds, so maybe 15 seconds. And then release. And then we're going to go the other way. Okay, so at home, you can try this at home a little bit longer. So last one, you're going to do the right leg now, hold the right knee with the right hand, the right heel with the left hand, and you're going to pull the knee to the centre of the chest. So you can hold it for a few seconds and release. Or you can just keep hold of it. So if you've got a sciatic issue and you know your piriformis is tight, then you know that you're going to hold just for a few seconds and release. Don't fight the muscle, but if you don't feel this tight at all, Joe, you can bring your knee even further to the center of your chest and just breathe. Okay, and then we're going to rest the feet down back on the floor, and we're just going to put the knees and feet together, and we're going to rest. So now we're going to roll onto our front with one small cushion under our forehead. Gabby's going to put her ball between her heels. So the dart is easier if you have the ball between your heels, whereas Joe's going to try and keep her heels together. So if you just pop the forehead on your cushion and just have your hands down by your side. So now close your palms against your thighs, and we're going to start by just lifting the shoulder blades back into the shoulder blade down, back and down position, so the dart position. And then we're going to breathe in, release very slightly. Breathing out, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Breathing in, release. Just make sure that as you're doing this, you're squeezing your tummy away from the floor and squeezing your bottom so your tailbone goes down to your heels. So for Gabby, she's got to correct her arched back by sucking her tummy up at the front and down with the tailbone at the back. And Joe's got to make sure she's sucking her tummy in at the front and keeping her shoulders back. So actually the floor is correcting Joe's sway. So if you're a sway, this is actually a lot easier than for those of you who are a lordotic or an archback. So now Joe's going to add a little bit more difficulty to this exercise. So Joe on the left is going to lift her hands slightly off the floor as she breathes out, and inhale as she releases back down to the floor. Gabby's going to continue with her hands glued to her thighs and just bringing the shoulder blades back. So keeping the forehead on the floor and the hands on the floor. And Joe, you can add a small lift or a hover of your head if you want, but not so much that I can see it. And then breathe in, down. So if you want to make this more difficult, you can either hover your hands, you can hover your head, or you can hover both. And if you want to make it easier, like Gabby, you just keep your hands on the floor, your forehead on the cushion, and you really work your shoulder blades back away from the floor. When you release, don't release them all the way to the floor, just release them halfway. So Gabby, just press your hands a little bit more into the thighs, soften the elbows, and just get the shoulders to go back just a little bit more. That's better. And then breathe in, release. Last one. Breathing out, bring the shoulders back, and then breathe in, release. We're going to stand up now with our ball between. Joe doesn't need her ball. If you're going to do the difficult version, you don't need the ball. Just push your head cushions onto your mat, and then Gabby's going to put the ball between her heels to make it easier. We're going to put our hands across our chest to push our shoulders back, grow tall from the back of the neck, correct your posture so that you're either correcting your lordosis by tipping your tailbone down and your tummy up, or you'll sway like Joe by pulling your pelvis right underneath you. We're going to stand on one leg now as we breathe out. So we're going to either bring our knee right up to the level of our hip in a 90-degree position, or like Gabby, just going to squeeze the ball. So blow as you go onto one leg, inhale down, keep the knees straight if you've got the ball between your feet. Change legs, breathe out, balance on the other leg, and inhale down, change legs. Good. Breathe out, keep pushing those shoulders back, so push the hands more on the front of the shoulders, so you're pushing the collarbones back. As you blow, squeeze the shoulders back, grow tall from the back of the neck. Inhale down. Last couple, breathe out, lift the leg, hold it. Breathe in, down. Last one, breathe out, lift the leg, hold it. Keep your knees straight if you're squeezing that ball, and breathe out. Good. And then relax the arms, just roll the shoulders forwards, up, back, and down. Good. Last one, forwards, up, back, and square. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Just think about your core. We hope you enjoyed this class, and thank you very much for watching.